Hi there. My name is Lucas Hall, and here is a selfie I took when I was 44 years old. At this time in my life, I was a street photographer for 14 months, April 2017 to June 2018. With my iPhone 7 Plus, I took thousands of candid photos of strangers in public places in Boston, Mass., New York City, Miami, Florida, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. This work was thrilling and difficult. Here's another selfie from 2017. It's now 2025, 7 years later, and I am spotlighting here 12 street photos that I feel stand out as some of my best. I'll show you these photos in chronological order and tell you a bit about what I see in them, okay? Here we go. In this photo from July 2017 at Revere Beach, I first see the girl in the bright orange t-shirt, holding a ring pop and looking to the side or off into the distance. My eye then moves to the right to see her family members in the midground interacting with each other. The girl, separated from her family by a few feet and a large baby carriage, is still and quiet. I like to wonder what she is thinking and what she is seeing. The tall concrete wall behind the family has strong diagonal lines and an imposing presence, and I love how dark it gets in the lower left corner of the photo, allowing the orange shirt to really stand out. My interpretation of this September 2017 photo on the Red Line in Dorchester is that these kids are siblings. I see two boys who are engrossed by a water bottle held by their sister, who sits between them on the train. She has touched her cell phone's flashlight to the bottle, and it has filled with light. The younger boy on the girl's left side is smiling, and the older boy on her right is leaning forward to get a better view. The unguarded curiosity of these three reminds me of watching my Boston Public High School students present their work with pride at their annual science fair. One night in February 2018, I was picking up food at China Station and saw this girl moving and spinning around while waiting. I am pleased by the colors and lines in this photo, and by the fact that I caught a moment in which the hanging lantern appears to be directly above the girl's head, and its tassels appear to reach down and touch her hat. I also like the woman on the phone in the background, who helps to balance the composition and whose pant legs cut off exactly where the baseboard begins, creating a clean line on the wall. I'm sad that I wasn't able to get a good focus on the girl, except for her left sneaker. I was in New York City in February 2018 for a 3-day workshop with the New York Street Photography Collective, and we all went to Chinatown to document the Lunar New Year parade. I spotted these three kids standing around a red balloon in their clear raincoats looking miserable. I thought them to be siblings. I was looking at the tallest child on the left as I was pressing the shutter, so the open-mouthed scowl on the smallest child's face was a surprise and a delight when I looked down a minute later and saw the moment my camera had recorded. This photo was also taken at the Lunar New Year parade in Chinatown. Though I was moving and the subject was moving, I took a photo of her that was, incredibly, in focus on her face. As she makes her way through the crowd, this woman holds her hood with her right hand and seems to have just seen my camera. When the workshop participants showed our work that evening, this image was considered to be my best. It was also chosen a year later to be the image on the promotional materials for a gallery show at the Harvard Ed Portal in Allston titled "Making is Taking: Consent in Photography." This photo is also from the New York City Street Photography Workshop. I find this image resonant but unnerving to look at. The woman has just seen me with my phone up, I believe, and she warns me off with a steady, serious glare. She may feel defensive, guarded, and/or protective, as she is sitting erect and tilting her chin up slightly. The boy sees me too, I think, but the train car's lights are reflecting off his eyeglass lenses, so his eyes are hard to see. His raised eyebrows and slightly pursed lips make me wonder if he is about to cry or if he has already been crying. This man's tie, shirt collar, work coat, and fingernails are perfectly clean and well cared for. He wears silver jewelry on his right hand and wrist and gold on his left. The gold ring glints in the light. He is either lifting his cup of Lipton tea up to his mouth or putting it down on the table. He is looking to his left, where the midday light is entering the establishment's window, but his eyes seem unfocused, like he is lost in thought. I like the quietness of this photo. It was taken in April 2018 in Nubian Square, Roxbury. Also in April 2018, but at Castle Island in South Boston, two people are walking along the ocean, one close behind the other so that they almost look merged. They are a man and a girl, and I don't believe they are walking together. The man might be looking at a cell phone. The girl is perhaps looking down for a moment or blinking. Their lowered eyelids, right ears, and black jackets repeat in a pleasing visual rhythm. Sunlight brightens both of their faces and glints in the large sequined bow in the girl's hair. The top of the fence is parallel to the horizon line, and both are level with the girl's eyes. In this photo from May 2018 in Miami, my camera's focus is on the necklace and lapels of the woman in the foreground, which caught my eye first with their colors. Her face and arms are a bit blurred as she moves forward. She holds two pointed paper cups filled with water, raising her right index finger slightly above the cup's rim. The thick gold bracelet and ring on her left arm and hand shimmer in the light. There is repetition here as well, as another customer who is walking by the woman is also holding two cups. Also in May 2018, in the Back Bay Fens, I followed this man into a crosswalk because the red of his umbrella and sweatshirt was so bright against the verdant green trees. He had his hood tied snugly around his face, and his umbrella was inside out and resting on his shoulder, giving no protection from the rain. I took photos the whole time we were crossing the street. Near the end of the crosswalk, as I came up alongside him, he turned suddenly and pointed to something or someone behind us. I don't remember him speaking at all, or even noticing me there. Here my eyes go right to the girl's face, where again we see furrowed eyebrows and a downturned mouth, this time in May 2018 in Harvard Square. The arm in the long black sleeve that reaches back, nearly touching the girl, is a mystery. Is this the girl's mother about to grab her hand, or is this just someone hurriedly walking by, swinging their arms? Does the baby carriage behind the girl hold a sibling inside, or does it belong to another family? On a crowded sidewalk, it can be hard to tell who someone's people are. In this, our final photo, a girl sits calmly in the middle of the street, watching as the June 2018 Pride Parade passes by and enters the Government Center Plaza. I like how the double yellow lines are framing her, and how very pink her pinks look. I'm pretty sure the person in sneakers at the top right of the photo is her adult. This girl is like the ring pop girl, the girl waiting at the Chinese restaurant, the girl at Castle Island, and the girl in Harvard Square. In the instant I take their photos, all five are unsmiling, unposed, and alone with their thoughts.